Oof, it's a wee bit cold out there. Just having a cup of tea to warm up. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. That cup of tea I've just had a swig of is freezing cold. I'll be back in a bit, Walter, with some monies for you. It's January. I'm excited. Get a quick rundown. We've got lambs at an early morning. It's what, 9:30 nearly. Lambage, little tiny ones there. Very good, very nice. So before the snow set in, Walter has won a fishing competition. He won £5,000, which is very impressive. We're going to go and sell his barley. I don't think we need to open that, do we? So he's got, that's my sunflower seed. I tipped it out. Just tipped it. The sorghum's mine, isn't it? From a thing. I might as well sell that. He's got 29,000 litres and he says just do a couple of drops, don't bother running it. But Feeding Grain South are paying slightly over the odds for it, so that's where he wants us to take that. I'm thinking I'll take my sorghum and sell it as well, because there's not a lot else going on. My deal to purchase investing in a business, I need to go and get a trailer. Oh, I've left that out. Feeding Grain South, I think we've been there before. That's where his barley's going to. A bit more money in his bank for him. He's not doing too bad, to be fair. 25. He's not paid any of the loan yet because he wants to reinvest in something. I've spoken to him about something that's gonna do some things that's gonna get some money in, because he can't just rely on the small fields that he's got to pay that outstanding debt off. I haven't got any salt to spread, have we? So he's got his mate, the dry stone waller, is up. He's oh, looks like he's gone. I think we can take out as her, can't we? Yeah, of course you can. Barley is up. So this is going to become his allotment garden. The dry stone wall has put some stone in. He did say he doesn't know there's a shortage of stone, so I think he's just gonna, it just needs a border really around it just to neaten it up, but he started with a structure out there. And this will become Walter's little garden patch that he can be a bit of a slip there. His little patch that he can. I've not noticed the sliding, obviously with the last episode with the trailer there, but it's definitely sliding, which is great. I think that's brilliant. Obviously it doesn't when you're out on the road, but what was I saying? Yes, so he's going to have that little garden patch he can grow some bits to make money from. He's talking about a greenhouse as well for some less hardy plants, which I think is a great idea for him. I've got to nip down to see the business that I've bought into, bought a share of the business, and I'm hoping that with that comes a little, we should be able to make ourselves a little bit of extra. Well, it looks a bit icy over here. It looks very icy down there. Stick beacons on just in case. So what else is there? We'll get this stuff sold. We'll head down to there. We could always have a little potter around. Oh, it is here. It's not really that far to drive really, though, is it? If I can slow down in time. Right, here comes the problem. We're on Walters. Finances, goods sold. Sold. Harvest income. Nothing on there yet. Maybe I should have checked mine. I've not sold anything. We're into January. Yes, it's going straight into Walter's account. That's lovely. 2 runs of this. That's 10 grand for him. £10 on his barley. That's not bad. It's not bad. Don't think we'll get a hell of a lot for what we're doing. Oh, I managed to, there was a load of cultivating contracts, just little small 2 grand jobbies basically that popped up, so I was working in very late into the night to get that done because it's the last chance before the snow was coming down. And to be fair, this is only just settled, so these roads are not very safe. Not great conditions. Maybe a salt spreader would be handy. There's not a contract for it. I don't know why there's not a contract for spreading salt. Point having salt spreaders because you're not really gonna. Plus the snow doesn't settle. I don't think I've ever experienced the snow settle. It disappears after a day. They're missing a trick because it looks great, the texture on this now. Looks real. There's black ice under here. We should be able to get some real good J turns. Oh, I'll leave him a couple of. I mean, barley. He could probably look at having some chickens if he wanted to, couldn't he? Could make him a bit of money. I think we'll probably end up selling all of our sorghum. Because it'll be a full trailer load. I could certainly do with the money, because just took on a load of extra debt. I think it's over 400,000, so if anything interesting comes up on a sale, I've got a horrible angst that's going to hit me, because I'm not going to be able to do anything about it. If a telehandler comes up in the sale, I'm going to be devoed. I might have to say goodbye to a tractor. Not a lot of traffic out, which is correct in these conditions. So that'll have him up to 35 grand. A bit of outside. I like all the Christmas decorations on the houses. It's a very good touch. I don't know if there's any other contracts actually. I don't know how to get rid of that box on the top. I've not got my steering wheel or farm stick connected today. That on the tyres does look good. Very good. Any treasures around here? Should be able to see it quite easily because they glow a little bit. The money's not gone up. What? Are you kidding me? $4,880. Not really doing an hour's work, am I? 4.5 gives 350 for the work. Yeah, that's so frustrating that it does that, and so strange. Mind you, now we need to be on me because we're going to do the sorghum. Let me skip back to the farm to pick up the sorghum. Turn the indicator off. And then we'll see where's best to sell that. I wish you could turn the NPCs off so I didn't have to have Walter here all the time, because then I would have had this as my farm to aim at. There's so much more storyline I could have off this, there really is. Anywho, whinge over. We are going to Railroad South to drop off our sorghum. Now then, I need a pen and a paper quickly, because just in case. 5162. case it adds it to that. Okay, let's go. I've seen some fairly interesting. I don't know where road is. I've seen some fairly interesting properties. That would be quite nice to buy on my trip about, but I am £400,000 in debt now. But we can go and have a look at that in a minute. That's not a problem. Should we... January, we should probably check the sales. I've no idea where I'm going. I know it's that way. Everything's that way, actually. Pretty good for time, though. Quite disappointed that I can't do the garden on this. I did actually start recording it for the garden and the snow suddenly hit and I can't build it if I can't really build it if I can't see the ground texture. It's over there somewhere. It'd be nice to get to a point where I'm earning some money and can build these buildings that are available, like the castle. It's very icy out on the roads. Awful conditions. Reckon it's down there. Gotta be in it. Gotta be down there. Or not. I mean, there's the station down there. That could be an interesting area to purchase. You can't. There's the train. A carpentry. Oh, we've been here before. How disappointing. No new places to deliver. What a shame. Yes, straight into my bank. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's get out of the way in case anybody else comes to drop off, because it's highly likely let's just pull up a minute and have a little check, see if there's anything work-wise that we can pick up. Snow till 2 o'clock. I don't think we'll have time to get the garden done in that. I have to get the spade out maybe end of January time. But I've a word with Walter. There's ploughing that I could do. If I bought a chainsaw, I could do the deadwood. I mean, it's a bit pointless when you haven't got anything to use for it. Move that from there to there. You could literally pick it up. That's mental. I might be able to do that though. You know, sort of. Got some straps on my tractor. Right. Before we go, to the new place, I should probably switch this out. I'm going to do that wood contract. Because it'll help me with something else. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. I'll see you in a moment. It's a great bit of equipment. Very simple. Metal bar, tension straps, bish, bang, bosh. Lovely stuff. Job done. I mean, obviously, it helped the fact that this is a very short distance to be moving the wood to. But I only paid 35 quid to lease this for an initial. And I'm wondering if it'll... I mean, I'm assuming you could tension strap a bale with it. Not that we have any tension strap at the minute, but future-wise we might. We will. And pallets. Could you tension strap a pallet to it? Which reminds me, my new business partners have rang up and asked if I could grab something on my way down. Beautiful. £3,000. It's one of the easiest 3,000s I've made. Tempted to try the ploughing, but I'll do that off camera because I've had issues with that. So let's whip back round to the store. What time are we on? Oh, we're okay. To finish up. It'd be nice if I had a little run around just to go out, you know, into town with. Nipping things backwards and forwards. So I have invested. I wonder if I could have got some from there then. There's a warehouse there, wasn't there? Let me just pull up a minute. Prices. So I've invested in a young fish farm. But they've rang me up and said, can you get some fish food? Nowhere sells it for us. It's about £1,000 on that, so I'm going to have to get to the shop then. We'll get to the shop and pick up some fish food and head on down and have a look. There's a bit of a sort of pre-plan up with this as well. A, we can make money off young fish food, off young fish. B, we can sell young fish to Walter, who can then put them in his pond and grow big fish, which he can sell. Great stuff for him because he's a big fan of his fishing. I should have got out and ordered some, shouldn't I? So yeah, good news for Walter. I mean, we're on a fishing map, so we should really have a bit of a blast at fishing, shouldn't we? That is that. If you want to, that's £700 is the one I've got for lifting wood, but I think we'll be able to get bales with it as well. Speaking of bales, ooh, if only we had a. See, if I'd got the money free and something like a forage harvester come up, I would be tempted to say that's the line we're going to have to go down. Of foraging. What will it be under? Feed? Food. Foodage, it must be food. There we go. 2,600. take one for now, thank you. It's 2,000 litres, mind you, isn't it? Just as well I picked that job up. Let's have a close-up of it, see what it looks like. But yeah, this is hopefully future-proofing us. I don't know how big the fish game will be. Can you? You can't pick them up. 400 kilo. Which isn't accurate, wouldn't be 400 kilo, would it? Anyway. Spin it. A little bit. That looks... To be fair, that looks like that would fit underneath. I'm just considering buying one. If you could, to be fair, you can't put down on the ground if you were to do that, would you? You'd have to strap. Oh yes! That works brilliantly. That's not too inaccurate, really, if you use what you've got. Might have to purchase this. Oh, I changed my weight. When I was at the store, I said to the bloke I might need some more weight. That's just adding on to the existing weight I'd got as an addition on there. But he then said, I need to know where I'm going. I'll find a fish food again. Fish lake? No. That's the one. We'll have to try and find a easier route, I think, but so it's there. We've got options, really. Should we go? We've already been down this way. Let's go up this way for a treat. But yeah, I've completely just lost my train of thought. There's some interesting plots of land up here. Some fairly open areas. But yeah, that was being pushed into a certain direction in game. I think we have got to go around this way, haven't we? If a forage harvester was to pop up, then I would probably say if we could afford it, we're going in big time forage harvesters. I think it'd be quite an interesting thing to do, but at the minute it's not come up, so that's not happening. It's always a bit hard to judge whereabouts you are when it's like this, isn't it? It's snowy. Looking at my tyres, I've got a fair bit of weight on the go as well. So we're in this little hamlet here. That, I'm told, is a derelict farm. Up that hill. Got a bit of a shop here. Nice little area. Skyfin. Aqua Farm. And one would assume that's where we drop. Yes, it is. That's going to annoy me. If I don't drive into it, it won't go. So, this is our investment in the business. There we go. What's really good about this is, and the main reason why I bought into it, and not Walter, is I can make some supplementary money from it, hopefully enough to cover the outlay. But this basically gives me a yard, doesn't it, for contracting. A yard with no gates to secure my stuff in. That's a bit annoying. Maybe I can put some gates on. But I can move our equipment down here. This needs to be purchasable in game, doesn't it? Just check and see if there's anything around. The thing is with this, you can't really get rid of any of the... I was thinking of putting the aqua farm up at Walter's, but it's quite a big proposition, and if I could move that caravan and stuff, then I would have considered it. Just getting my screenshots in. Nice. Anyway, should we have a look in? What else do we get around here? We've got offices that we can work from. Contractor's office. We've got a yard. Some of the boys are earning decent money over here, so that's a good sign. Can't get in any of these. That's a right hooker. So's that. But the ones in game aren't. What is that about? That doesn't work. Red boats. Nice. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's have a quick look at this bit first. Let's see what we want to be doing. Young salmon, young trout, young trout. So Walter can only do trout. So what's, oh yeah, 96 or 1100. We'll go with that one then. I mean, we'll do that and that. 72 fish food. And there's 2,000 litres. 72 litres of fish food to 80 litres of young salmon. And that for young trout. That's that up and running then. Well, hello. Get the rod out. Not surprised. That looks cool, doesn't it? The young fishes swimming about. Food's already in, so the guys do the main running of it. I'm an investor in the business. Don't think a wet floor sign's really needed on this ground, but that's cool. I like that. I'm quite happy with that. The detail's very good. Very, very good. So, I mean, fish feed is going to cost us as well as the running, but what sort of prices would we be looking at for... We'd only have young fish to sell. A full salmon is decent money. Might take a while on that. Where's the youngs? Young salmon and young trout. Okay. But we get a trip to the fish market at least. Young salmon's a good price. I mean, we'll still make a profit at that, really. Because we can be selling that to Walter for 500 quid, 1,000. So yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine. In the long run, it'll work itself out, no problem. If one was to go heavy on the fishing, then we could look at the aquaculture. £125 ain't that bad actually, but then you need a boat to get out to it. It depends on the size that you want as well, doesn't it? We could put it very close to land. If we bought some land close to it, you won't be able to buy that. I don't think we can move into that bit. That bit you can buy. They're two connected bits, because I was considering something similar to that. And then possibly I don't know how you get out onto it. Otherwise we'd have to have a look at getting into a boat, and then that's expensive. There's a fishing boat, but that is an expensive proposition. Right, anyway, I'm taking up way too much time now. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to put them in the comments section. Until the next time, where we can possibly look at moving some equipment down here. What about a shed? Quickly. Really cheap shed. I'll say really cheap. A shell. I just want to see something's just dawned on me before we go that might pose an issue. Land is not owned by you. Oh no! I can't put a shed up. as part of the... God damn it. Okay. So I can't put a shed up, but we can put the vehicles here. It just means they're out in the elements. Or maybe they end up staying at Walter's. I'm going to sit here and do some donuts and think. But thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, bye bye for now. Yeah.